Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is my very first video. So this will be a keto Q&A. I'm gonna just do the most frequently asked questions because I get the same question asked so many times, and it's hard to give so much information to several of the same questions because I want to be sure to give you the right information and all the information at once. So I'm hoping with me making this video, it will be a great reference for anybody to click on. If they have any of those questions, I can just tell them to look at my video. And a little quick disclaimer, I'm on lazy keto. I'm not on strict keto. So to the keto police, you might want to exit now. I am not a nutritionist. I am simply just sharing my experiences on keto and what works for me. And you always have to remember what works for me may not work for you. Just like what works for you may not work for me. And before starting keto or any diet, you should always consult your doctor and tell them every detail just to make sure this won't hurt you in any way. Question number 1. This is the most asked question I get, and that is, what is keto? Keto is a diet in which you eat very low carb, high fats, and moderate protein. With doing so, your body will stop producing insulin to burn for energy and will start producing these things called ketones. And the ketones will be burned for energy and will allow your body to start burning fat. So since you're not eating enough carbs or sugar to be burned for energy, you're basically burning strictly fat, making you a fat burning machine. Another question I get asked a lot for people who are wanting to start keto is, what can you eat on keto? You can eat a ton of stuff. I promise you that. It's a diet like no other. With other diets, I found myself being hungry and not being able to eat what I wanted, but with keto, I eat all the time. I eat so much and I'm full. Like, I eat and I get full and I don't have as much cravings as I used to. So that all comes from eating healthy fats. The fats will help fill you up and cut your cravings and keep you full longer. My recommendation to get enough fats in is cooking any of your food in avocado oil, olive oil, butter. Coconut oil is great too. That'll really help you become fat adapted quickly. So you can basically eat any meat. I prefer to mix it up a lot. Like, I'll eat meatballs. I really like making ground beef. That's like my go-to, and it's so easy to cook. Hot dogs, bacon, sausage, chicken, pork, fish like shrimp, salmon. So that part is very easy. When it comes to veggies, there is a wide range of vegetables you can eat, but there's also a few you cannot. The ones that I basically know you can't eat are carrots and corn, and that's because that's something I would eat before keto. But every once in a while, I'll sneak some corn into my food, like maybe like a tablespoon or two, like nothing serious to kick me out of keto. There's just a ton of stuff you can make. If you're craving chips, you can make cheese chips. You can get low carb tortillas and make tortilla chips. If you ever have a craving and like you cannot get it to go away, just Google a keto version of it and I promise you it'll fulfill it. With keto, you're going to find that you're gonna want to cook more than eating out. When you eat out, being on keto, you're very limited, and so you don't get as much food as you would if you got like french fries with your meal, or your tortilla with your meals. So basically just think like that. Wherever you are, you can make keto work. Just remove the carbs. So as far as drinks, of course, lots of water. You need water on any diet. You need water anytime. The water will really help you lose weight quickly. Not only that, it clears up your skin. I'm sure you all know the benefits of water. So drink lots of water. You can drink diet soda, diet tea. I recently found a diet cranberry juice, but that does have a gram of sugar in it, which isn't too bad, so I did grab it. And it's really nice, like if I just want to like treat myself with it. I drink a lot of diet tea, and that's probably gonna be a trigger. Some of them don't agree with drinking artificial sweeteners, but it hasn't bothered me at all. It hasn't affected my weight loss. So I keep it in my diet. I love diet root beer. It doesn't even taste any different. Like Powerade Zero, there's energy drinks that are keto called Bang. They're really good, and they give you that boost you need without crashing from all the sugar. So that's a recommendation for you right there. When you get to the sweeter side of things, it gets a little tougher, but you can do it. So there's a lot of keto sweets you can make. You can make a keto cake, you can make keto pancakes. I personally love making keto pancakes. You can make keto cupcakes, keto cookies, keto cookie dough that you can eat. You can make keto donuts, keto cheesecake. There's just a lot of stuff you can make keto. However, if you're like me and you're not that good at baking, you want something quick. So what I do is my go-to is keto pancakes, of course. I make my keto pancakes. I ordered a banana syrup off Chalk Zero, and I mix it into the mixture, which consists of eggs and cream cheese. It's very weird, I know. Trust me, I know. However, it tastes delicious. When the pancakes are all done, I top it with whipped cream, strawberries, and blueberries, and that's a sweet right there. Also, I live off whipped cream. Like, that's, if I have a sweet craving, I'll literally just eat whipped cream. Just, it's very simple and it's very quick. I eat Nature Valley bars, the peanut ones, the cashew ones, and the almond ones. I've ate up to 2 a day. They have not took me out of ketosis. If it works for me, I continue to do it. I've done that pretty much all of my time on keto. They're very quick if I'm in the car, or if I'm running late, or if I just want to have a sweet snack and I don't have anything else to eat. Like, I enjoy eating Nature Valley bars. They're really good. You could even do 1 bars, or I know there's other protein bars that you can eat on keto, but for me, I stick with them. Whenever people ask me what to eat on keto, I tell them eat Nature Valley bars. They're really good. I don't want to ramble too much on what you can eat on keto, because I will eventually be doing recipe videos or a what I eat in a day video. If you're really interested in those, leave a comment below. Another question I'm asked is how to get into ketosis and how long does it take? To get into ketosis, I recommend fasting. If you're not used to fasting, you should probably start intermittent fasting. I've read even with intermittent fasting alone, you can lose weight. It's basically where you have an eating window and a not eating window. So basically, you fast for 16 hours and you have an eating window of 8. That's typically mine. Sometimes when I want to get back into ketosis fast after I broke keto, I fast for 24 hours. Sometimes even 36. It doesn't really bother me not to eat that long. I don't get any lightheadedness or hunger pains. Like, it's fine for me. Even without doing that, I'm usually back in ketosis within 3 to 4 days. I guess it just depends on your body. Cut out all the carbs and sugar if you want to get into it really quick. But I recommend for people who aren't in a rush to slowly cut back on your carbs and sugar before you just go cold turkey. What tips do you have for keto? My number 1 tip is to go buy these. These are ketone test strips. And what happens is you pee on it, and then this little color board will tell you if you're not in ketosis, or if you are in ketosis, you want to be right around here. These two usually mean you're dehydrated. I never get to this one, but I have got right here, and I just upped my fluid intake and I'm back to around here. So this is a lifesaver, because let's say you think you overate on keto carb foods or whatever. If you think you overate and you're feeling discouraged, just go pee on one of these and see if you're in ketosis, because there's no sense in feeling discouraged or unmotivated if you're still in ketosis, because as long as you're still in ketosis, your body's still burning fat, so you're okay. Another reason I like these is because it's good for people who are starting keto. Let's say you ate keto for a couple days and you're curious, hey, am I in ketosis? This will let you know right away. So I highly recommend these. They're like $6 and it comes with 50. That usually lasts me a couple months, just depending how often I test, and I like to test a lot. Another recommendation is Instagram. If you follow the keto hashtag, it is so helpful. Like, I can't even fathom how helpful it is. I also follow a lot of keto accounts because it's great to see other people doing what you're doing and wanting to accomplish what you want, doing the same things. And it's great that a lot of them, they share their recipes. Like, they don't sit there and try to make money off of helping people. They'll share their recipes. You can even message them and ask them for advice, and that's great. It's always great to have a keto buddy. If you have a keto buddy, you guys can share recipes, advice, be there for one another, especially if you get discouraged. Like, that's always great. My final tip is, please do not get brainwashed by a lot of companies trying to sell keto products. You do not need them. You can lose weight with eating a certain way, which is keto, for free. Don't believe that you need to spend a lot of money to accomplish your goals, because you honestly don't. I am a prime example. I didn't buy any keto supplements. I didn't buy any keto cookbooks or meal plans. I winged it. I googled it. Alright, I'm gonna wrap up this video because I feel like I've already rambled too much and I don't want it to be super long. If you do have any more questions, leave them below in the comments and I will get back to them. Be sure to like and subscribe and leave me a comment. If you have any suggestions, I'm always open to hearing them. Till next time.